Some months ago, I got this book sent me from BBVA Banco Continental. This is one of the most important banks in Peru, and its foundation has published a variety of books like this one, which is really, really beautiful, and I wanted to share with you. Passion for people around Lima, Cusco, and Iquitos in 24 hours. These three cities are representative cities in Peru. Lima, the capital, located on the coast, Cusco, the ancient capital of the Inca Empire in the Andes, and Iquitos, the biggest Amazonian city in our territory. What they wanted to show us through the photographs was daily life in those cities, especially focused on the people, as the title says. They attempted to depict the ideas of optimism. That's what the book attempted to show, that optimism, that diversity, the thousands of faces in our country that together try to build a future for ourselves and for the next generations. That's what the director of this project, Passion for People, Sergio Urday, attempted, and he wanted to show, the human condition, as it says, but in an optimistic way. So this is a voluminous book that shows our daily life, as I said, without makeup, just as authentic, as spontaneous as possible. There were more than 40 photographers involved in this project. It goes from 5:40 a.m. Look at this picture of some boys doing exercise in Cusco, the imperial capital, to 7:13 a.m. cutting trees and transporting them in Iquitos. Some of these pictures also have more explanations here that gave us the context. Como de Corvina, one of the poorest areas in the south of Lima, in the district of Villa El Salvador. But for all that poverty, the maternal instinct and the love that a mother has for her son never disappears. Frescoes that date back from the colonial times in the church of Huaro in the Cusco region. Impressive. I admire all of that, and I confess that I know so little about it. Street art in the historical center. Well, apparently the taxi drivers and the people just ignore this acrobat. Even the palace seems to ignore it. This is the Palace of Justice. Boulevard at the river Nanay in Iquitos. This is a pink dolphin, one of the representative species of the Amazonia. Reinaldo Pilco, a man playing the violin in the Coricancha, the ancient temple of the sun of the Inca Empire. Our majestic capital city, Lima, in the Miraflores district. This is the cliff, the Costa Verde or Green Coast, looking at the Pacific Ocean. The massive but thriving port of Iquitos at 5 p.m. Modernity and tradition coexist in a Cusco supermarket. Oh, the Temple of the Sun again. The Coricancha, the very heart of the city of Cusco. People doing yoga in this impressive temple. Women at Gold's Gym in Mega Plaza, a shopping center in the north of Lima. It says that it's in Los Olivos, but I know that this is in the district of Independencia. I think that they should be more careful with locations of districts out of the central part of Lima. Anyway, the Amazonian Michael Jackson, John Palacios Cárdenas. He is dancing in the Iquitos Boulevard. A quinceañera girl in San Juan del Lurigancho, but page 177 says that the family lives in San Juan de Miraflores. Again, they should be a little more careful with the precise location of the photos. And I want to finish this presentation of photos with this very, very beautiful picture of the main square of Iquitos, taken from a hotel, El Dorado Plaza. There you can see a church. This is the Iron House or Casa de Hierro, one of the most important buildings in the city. The famous Peruvian writer Renato Cisneros is concluding that this is an optimistic version of the Peruvians who emerge, the Peruvians who work for prosperity in our country. What we Peruvians want to do is to go against that daily life which apparently condemns us, sentences us to poverty or a loss of hope. And something that got my attention in this text was that interdependence. Lima influences the provinces and vice versa. So even though the introduction says that maybe other cities could have been described, this invites me to visit Cusco and Iquitos. I have never done them. Being so representative cities, I have visited other countries, other places, but not them. This month I am on holidays, so at least through this book I have got to see some of the places and especially the people, because as Cisneros said in the epilogue, this is passion for life, passion for future, passion for the country, and coming back to the title, passion for people. Bye bye.